Hello again. This video is a continuation of the transistor assembly replacement, but this video tells you how to fix your failed transistor assembly for hopefully less than $1. So here are the parts you'll need. You'll need your failed transistor assembly that you've removed from your van, a continuity tester of some sort. This is optional, but it gives me peace of mind. A solder gun, some solder, that's not optional. A screwdriver, and the thermal cutoff, which is the actual piece that has failed inside your transistor assembly. You can get the thermal cutoff at a company called DigiKey, right there, www.digikey.com. The part number is P10920-ND. My unit price was 41 cents, but I think I bought 10 of them. I think if you only buy one, it's 45 cents. So there you go. You can fix your transistor assembly for 45 cents, plus shipping. I forgot a part. This is something you'll need. It's called thermal compound. I picked this up at Radio Shack. So you'll need this when you replace the thermal cutoff. The first thing you need to do is unscrew those 3 screws right there to access the thermal cutoff. With those 3 screws gone, just remove this part right here, and it exposes the connections. The next thing you need to do is unscrew those 2 screws right there. Right here you can see the location of the thermal cutoff that we're going to replace. It's that piece right there. It's a U-shaped. It's soldered right there, and it's soldered right there, and it's the U-shape. It goes down into the thermal compound. So that's what we're going to be replacing. If you have a continuity tester, it's a good idea just to verify that this is what's wrong with your transistor assembly. Chances are it is, but I have a continuity tester that I'm going to use. This is the replacement thermal cutoff, and you can see it has continuity. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to test the, this is the location of the thermal cutoff right here. It's a U-shape right here. It goes down into that thermal compound. I'm going to test for continuity on it, and you can see that it has failed. There's no continuity anywhere in it. So that's what's wrong with my transistor assembly. After you have removed those 2 screws, you want to bend this part up to access the thermal coupler, the thermal cutoff. With half the thermal coupler out, I want to just show you the direction. The thermal coupler, once you get the solder loose, it comes straight out from the connection. Here's the old thermal cutoff. Has some blue sheathing around the wire, and the new thermal cutoff next to it. Now I'm going to cut the lengths of the new thermal cutoff so that they're the same length as the old thermal cutoff. Here's the new thermal cutoff. I cut off the length and I bent it up in a U-shape, and now just solder it back in place where the old one was. With your new piece soldered on, push the piece back into the thermal compound, and then just lather it with the thermal compound that you've purchased. Put it on really good. With that lathered up in thermal compound, put these 2 screws back in. Those 2 screws are now in place. Also, for peace of mind, you may want to take your continuity tester and test the thermal cutoff for continuity, just to make sure it works. I've just done that, and I do have continuity. Next, plug in your 3 screws that you took out at the very beginning. There you go. you have a like new transistor assembly. It's ready to go back into the van. If you're not sure where this piece is located, or forgotten how to put it in the cavity, just refer to my other video under my YouTube login to find that video. Congratulations. Good luck.